Sorry. I know that was unnecessary. I shouldn't have screamed like that, but I'm gonna be reading a scary story called Marry Me. I don't want to get Marry Me. Good evening. Right through the door, please. But it's 9:13 in the morning, and I have not brushed my teeth yet. Just a lesson learned, I don't think you should ever walk into a place where it says enter, because it might be dangerous. You might die, but you know what? I'll do it anyways. Scary story ride. Mary in the mirror. Wow, Mary's kind of cute. Don't do it! Ooh, we have a girls' party. Am I invited? Candace invited her best friends over for a sleepover. The girls were all excited. After settling in, Candace asked her friends, "You spelled friends wrong. Who wants to hear a scary story?" They all raised their hands, excited. Yes, queen! Okay, guys, this is a scary one, so get ready. The girls got all giddy and waited for Candace. Once upon a time, there was an herbalist named Mary Whitford who lived deep in the forest. What the heck is a herbalist? And who the heck is Mary Whitford? Who the heck is a forest? Herbalist, forest. Oh my goodness, I'm a rapper. Mary was a beautiful woman who had become a powerful healer and would make potions with herbs to help heal people from their illnesses. I don't think that's how you spell illnesses. She was the best healer anyone had ever known. Look at them red lipsticks. Everyone would always comment about Mary's beauty, and many men courted her secretly, but Mary was more interested in making medicine than getting married. But then one day, while Mary was out in the forest collecting mushrooms, she tripped over a chain and fell face first into a large bear trap that snapped closed to her face. Oh. Well, that's not good, is it? Well, at least the mushrooms look good. Can I have some? Mary managed to break free of her trap, but her face became horribly damaged. She refused to see anyone for over a year while she tried different medicines Hey! No! You two get away! This is my girl, not your girls! Guys, I know this might be a little bit off topic, but do you guys like my butt? But nothing worked. Finally, she gave up and decided to wear a veil to cover her face, and she went back to work healing people again. Is this a man with a skirt? Whoa, why did I look over there? I'm not weird. Everyone asked her what had happened over the last year and why she was wearing a veil. She told them she had just needed time to study medicine more and that her eyes had become light sensitive, so she wore the veil. Excuse me, sir, but what are you doing here? Get away. Can you please get off the horse? Wow. Then one day, a man named Lord Harlan showed up at her house. Lord Harlan was just one of many men who had fallen in love with Mary and had become to marry. You go, Mary. You're popular. I love you. He presented her with a huge ruby ring and promised her all of his wealth if she would just marry him. But Mary didn't care about the money. You have 2 fingers exactly like this woman's. However, she did indeed find Lord Harlan to be very handsome, charming, intelligent, and sweet. So she told him that if he would accept her as she is, that she would marry him. Lord Harlan was so excited. He knelt down and said, "Mary, accept you as you are. Will you marry me?" Get it? Because her name is Mary? Mary answered, "Yes, Lord Harlan, I will marry you." No, girl, back off. This Lord Harlan guy is mine. Mary knew that Lord Harlan was an honorable man and a man of his word, so she just knew that he would not be concerned with how she looks now after the accident. Okay, anytime now, Mary. You can take off the thing. No, not your pants. Mary held out her hand and Lord Harlan stepped on the ring. They embraced each other and Lord Harlan raised his hand up to her face and took off the veil to kiss her. Yes, it's about time. It's about to be revealed. You're gonna be exposed. Once the veil was off, she smiled at him, but her eyes grew wide. And his face cringed in disgust, and he jumped backwards. What happened to you? You're a monster! He cried out loud. I just realized this must be the most saddest wedding ever because the only one who's here It's this horse. In that single moment, Mary's heart was shattered completely. Lord Harlan ran from Mary's house, screaming aloud, "Witch! Witch! Mary Whitford is a witch!" Also, this might be a little bit off topic, but do you guys like my money chain? I spent exactly 0 Robux to get this. Word spread throughout the village that Mary Whitford had become a witch and that she practiced black magic, which wasn't true at all. Ah! E! Ah! Oh? The local people from the surrounding villages gathered together to confront Mary. They went to Mary's tiny house and kicked down her door. Sir, can you please stop that? You're invading privacy, but also you're hurting a door. You know doors have feelings too, you know. They dragged her out of her house and tore off her veil. They screamed and tore at her scars on Mary's face and began taunting her and laughing her. What the heck? Are you burning her house? What is wrong with you all? Mary, it's okay. You and I can both be ugly together. They even made up a rhyme for her. Mary, Mary, once so lovely. Mary, Mary, now is so ugly. Mary sat on the ground and wept as the villagers burned down her house and left. Miss, can you believe this? They're creating a rap song just for her. Oh my goodness, this is so long. After that, Mary moved deeper into the forest and lived in a small mud and grass hut. She was filled with anger at how horribly she was treated and how was she betrayed in spare time learning witchcraft and cast a spell in the world would last forever. Yes, go queen! Yes, ruin the world! Ruin everything you have once loved! But I must tell you one thing, woman. You still have 2 fingers. Can you please get those 3 other ones? No offense, no offense, no offense, no offense. She wrote down on parchments what that spell would do and left one parchment in each village for all to know. The spell would curse anyone who repeated that ugly rhyme that the villagers had made about Mary by turning their faces into the real monsters. Really? And now everybody's running away. And if you repeat her name 3 times in front of a mirror in a darkened room, she will appear inside of it, looking back at you, and something terrible happens. Okay, I'm actually gonna try that IRL. Be right back. Mary, Mary, Mary. Oh my goodness, I see Mary. Do not marry me. I don't want to marry you. Guys, it was so real. Don't do it. I would not suggest you doing it at 3 a.m. It's dangerous. And also, miss, where's your pants? Boo! Candace screamed. The girls were screaming with fright. Oh! And that was the story of Mary Whitford. The girls jumped up and clapped, all of them agreeing that the story was great, but also very, very scary, yet very sad too. Also, why am I so short compared to all these girls? Then Tara put her hands up and dared them to repeat Mary Whitford's name in front of Candace's mirror. Together! At first, they all said no way, but after a little convincing, they decided to do it. The girls lit some candles, turned out all the lights, and stood in front of a mirror and said her name. Mary Whitford, Mary Whitford, Mary Whitford. Can I join in, please? Thank you. Mary Whitford, Mary Whitford, Mary! Suddenly, a frightening face appeared in the mirror, and Candace screamed, but nobody else did. She looked at her friends and asked, "Did you see that?" But they all said no. Everybody, go back to sleep. It's past your mom's curfew. It was then that they admitted that they said the name with her eyes closed. Candace was the only one who kept her eyes open, and then suddenly 2 long, frightening hands reached out in the mirror and grabbed Candace, pulling her inside of it? Oh, queen, get them nails. That's right. Also, Candace, I think you should watch out. You're gonna die. No offense. Now the girls could see Candace inside the mirror looking back at them. Only now Candace looked monstrous. Oh, no. No. Now she's trapped inside of the mirror with me forever, yelled Mary Whitford. She glared at the girls and let out a horrible scream before disappearing with Candace. Guys, can I be Candace instead? I think I would be a good Candace. No one ever saw or heard from Candace again. Dun dun dun. Whoever came up with this is stupid, because this ain't real. Oh, what the heck? Hope you enjoyed the show. This show sucked! I got scared! I wanted to watch My Little Pony, not Mary. I'm leaving here forever. I'm never coming back to this theater. No more. I'm done. I'm quitting. Mom, pick me up.